Long before you could skip ads with one click, TV commercials were part of the show. You didn't fast forward them, you quoted them in the playground the next day. Catchphrases, jingles, and characters from British adverts in the 70s and 80s became just as famous as the programs themselves. In this video, we're looking at 15 TV adverts that every British kid from that era can still recite word for word. No footage needed, just a few words, and the whole thing plays in your head. Let's start with number 15. 15. The Smash Martians. Smash instant mashed potato. A group of metallic Martians laugh hysterically at the idea of humans peeling potatoes instead of using instant mash. Their cackling and the line about mashing with their little hands became part of British comedy culture. Even people who never liked instant mash remember those robots. 14R. White's Lemonade. Secret lemonade drinker. A man sneaks downstairs at night in his dressing gown, raiding the fridge for lemonade while a soft rock ballad plays about being a secret lemonade drinker. It's silly, overdramatic, and somehow unforgettable. The song lodged in millions of brains and never left. 13. Shake and Vac. A woman in 80s exercise gear dances around the living room, sprinkling carpet freshener and singing about how it puts the freshness back. The advert is pure cheese. Big hair, big smile, big moves. And it's exactly why everyone remembers it. For many, the jingle is more famous than the product. 12. Bongo. Bongo, they drink it in the Congo. A brightly colored jungle cartoon, animals dancing and chanting the slogan. It was catchy, slightly nonsensical, and absolutely everywhere. Even now, you only need to say, Bongo, and someone nearby will probably finish the line. 11. The Milky Bar Kid. The cowboy hat-wearing, glasses-wearing Milky Bar Kid riding in to save the day and distribute white chocolate bars to cheering children. The Milky Bars are on me became playground currency. It sold a simple product using the fantasy of being the hero with pockets full of chocolate. 10. Hamlet Cigars. The Sad Man ads. Something goes horribly wrong. A photo booth disaster, a golf shot into the water, a chair collapsing. Then the man accepts his fate, lights a cigar, and a gentle classical theme plays. The message, when life goes wrong, you shrug and have a smoke. It was calm, grown-up humor, and the music alone still triggers the memory. 9. For mash, get smash. Separate from the Martians themselves, the slogan became its own catchphrase. Anytime someone mentioned mashed potato, there was always one person ready with the line. The best ads didn't just sell a product. They gave the nation new jokes to use. 8. Fairy liquid. Hands that do dishes. A mum washing up, a child watching, and a soft jingle about hands staying soft with the mild green liquid. Generations grew up hearing that tune in the background while the adults in the room nodded along. It sold the idea that even something as boring as washing up could be gentle and caring. 7. The PG Tips Chimps. Chimpanzees dressed in human clothes, having tea, moving their mouths in time to dubbed voices. Builders, families, all played by chimps. Today, it would spark rows about animal welfare and taste, but back then it was mainstream comedy. Everyone had a favorite chimp line. 6. Accrington Stanley? Who are they? Milk advert. Two boys in a kitchen talk about football and milk. One of them says that a famous player drinks milk, so he does too. The other scoffs, Accrington Stanley, who are they? The comeback, exactly, became legendary. For a while, that one club name was more famous from the advert than from football itself. 5. The Green Cross Code Man. A superhero in a green and white suit, teaching children how to cross the road safely. Played by a famous sci-fi actor, he would appear just in time to stop kids running into traffic and deliver the stop, look, listen message. It was public information, but it felt like part of the Saturday morning cartoon lineup. 4. The PG Tips Moving House Tea Break. A piano being moved up a flight of stairs, chaos everywhere, and the only solution is, of course, to stop everything and have a cuppa. It hammered home a truth most British people already believed. Nothing happens until someone puts the kettle on. 3. You've been tangoed. An orange-painted man runs up and slaps someone round the face to represent the hit of orange flavor. Kids loved it so much they copied it in the playground. To the horror of parents and teachers, the advert ended up being toned down, but the phrase, "You've been tangoed," entered the language. 2. The red car and the blue car had a race. A singing cartoon about cars racing along, eating sweets, with one choosing wisely and the other not. It was colorful, catchy, and slightly surreal, and the jingle stuck in your head for hours. Many people can still sing big chunks of it decades later. 1. I'd like to teach the world to sing. Coca-Cola. A hillside full of young people holding bottles, singing about peace, love, and harmony. It was idealistic, slightly soppy, and completely iconic. The tune crossed over into the charts, and the image of that crowd on the hill became one of the defining visuals of 70s advertising. These adverts didn't just sell products, they soundtracked our childhoods. They were the bits your family didn't fast forward, the lines you shouted along with, the songs you sang in the back of the car. Which advert do you still hear in your head, word for word? Drop it in the comments, and if you want more long-lost pieces of British life, don't forget to subscribe.